Hello, happy Monday, everyone. How are you? How are y'all doing? So, I'm here and got a couple of things I thought we might play with and super excited to be on here. I have been mass making like crazy. I made, it's been so much fun. I've made so many pockets and cards for everything. I mean, I've been making gajillions. Look how fun that is. I'll show you that. So I've just been doing all kinds of things. And isn't this really cool old tape? Well, I made that. So I thought I'd show you all what I did. It's kind of fun. I made a couple, so I've got all kinds. And we're just going to have a little play. And, good morning, Charla. And I'm going to, I shared on Facebook on my page how to do, hey Kathleen, I go at 7 on Mondays on the IOD page, and then I do it on my page. So I've been doing that. I've tried to be doing it consistently. Anyway, hey Stephanie. So remember the little, I shared taking a magazine and making a little glue book. Mine was not as neat as hers. It's not as straight, but that's okay. Yes, so I started it and I glued it and then I tore some pages out. So we're going to have a little play with that. Yes, so it's going to be, I just covered this with just vintage paper that I found close by. And then we're just going to glue stuff in there. Hey, Vicki. Hi, Carla. Yes, the scrappy bits. Also, I have found that when I use photo paper versus just regular, really good, heavy copy paper, my prints come out totally different. So we're going to do a little comparison with that. Hey, Miss Kate, are you back home? Good. So I thought we'd maybe look at that, and I've got some examples to show you. So we're going to look at the papers first because we may use them, and then we're going to dive right in and make some tags and work on the pockets and just everything. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Nancy. Guys, thanks so much. I would appreciate any love, any support, any sharing, commenting, all that stuff. And hello to Facebook, hello to YouTube. So glad you could join me on both. It makes my day. And I was so excited to get on here and play with y'all. I said yesterday I just did mass making. It was so hard on my arthritis. I was like, we're going to have to work on this. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. So, anywho, hi Jeanette, how are you? Let's just dive in. I'm going to show you the papers. I've got a comparison, okay? So let's see if we can look, and I'm going to pull these up. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see. Look at this hot mess over here, but that's okay. That means we're being creative. So this is gorgeous. This is from the Digital Club. And it's a Jane Austen, but so this is just regular copy paper, and then I want you to look at photo paper. Can y'all see the difference in that? That is crazy. Of course, the most expensive paper is, cost a fortune. That's okay. But isn't it just so different? So I have to be selective. And when I do that, isn't that cool? Hey, Sarah, I got your package out today. Thank you so much for your order. I'm going to go ahead and just do this and make this the full one. And there I am in the corner. Oh, goodness gracious. I should be, where am I? I'm way down there. Where the heck am I? I should be up or over or, let's, can I move that? How do I move that? How do I move me? That's hilarious. See me right there? Well, we're just going to go solo because I don't know how to fix that. I have to do that off camera, I reckon. I was trying to move it to lower. I was just moving around to see if I could. Isn't that cool? Hi, Cheryl. Hello. So look at the difference side by side. We'll do the two side by sides. Isn't that? I mean, they're both gorgeous. I'll show you one that really. I did a Christmas one from Shabby Dabby Doodah. You all remember that I adore? And she's going through a really hard time. I went shopping on her page, and so I bought a Christmas set because I'm already thinking Christmas. So look right here. This is just regular paper. Okay, let's move this up here. And then look at this. Is that not crazy? So when you put them side by side, even the detail is so much better. I mean, this is the reason, this blue is the reason I bought it. Okay, and then I got this with regular paper. And then, because I'm in love with teal, and I love red and teal for Christmas. So yeah, look at the difference. Look at the difference, and it's like it's been cleaned. I don't know. I watch this one, Baumgartner. He fixes pictures on YouTube. I love him. This looks like, I mean, the detail of the kids. It's nuts. So you know, I've got to find. I need to find a place where you can get really good copy paper for it, not so expensive. Also did this one. This is, okay, look at, that's not the one. Look at, so here, this is copy paper, and I copy dyed it because I needed that. But look at the difference, even, you know, it's just, yeah. And you can copy dye this as well. So I did, and I bought several things from her. I got this blue. If you want me, if you want me to list it, I will. I bought this bee thing. This bee set, I don't know what it's called. This is from, I don't know where I got this from. It's boho something, and maybe from her. Isn't that gorgeous? I know, Kathleen. I'm telling you, it's like, okay, cheapskate. Aren't these just gorgeous? Gorgeous. Okay. So yesterday, I was lazy. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was just a little lazy. I didn't want to do anything, so I just laid in bed and glued. I have a little cutting board, and it's like my, I'll pull this back just a little bit. So here are all, these are pockets that I made. A gajillion different pockets. This is just out of paper. But isn't that tape cool? It is expensive, I know, but it's so much better. Oh, very frustrating. Anyway, look at that. Isn't that cool? I'm going to show you this tape. So I've made a bunch of pockets. These are all pockets. This is a pocket. This is some tape that I made the other day. There's that. And then this is what I made yesterday. Okay, so we're going to do a little play with it. And even the stuff that you think doesn't look good, looks good, which I'm stunned. So I just took it. If there was something that was kind of broken or something, I just put a little piece of tape on it. How fun is that? And so, because I was dying to use it. I was putting it on everything. This doesn't even really look like old tape, but I think it's fun. You know? And so I'm going to glue on. This can be a belly band or a pocket, whatever you want it to be. These are really easy. I've shown you how to do those. If you want me to show you, I can. They're like lickety-split, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. So I thought we would decorate those. And then I had some left over from the magazine that I cut up and making these into little cards. I went ahead and painted one with some gesso so we can have a play with that. These are all tags and cards. So these are little cards, like playing card size, that you can do anything. And it's just, I just folded paper 4 times. This is those. I made some tags, just folding it triple into each other. It's an old book. And I just made a bunch of these, and these can be pockets, or these can be, I can fold them, I can cut them, I can do anything with them, you know. So they're just glued together, and they're ready to be used however we want to use them. So yeah. Okay, so let's just do a little play, shall we? And this is, I double the sheets, and this is just 4 sheets folded up at different random, so you get 1. So you have 1, 2, 3, and if you glue the sides down, you have 4 pockets. How fun is that? Yeah. Okay, so there you go. So when mask making, this is a fun thing to do. You can just do a bunch, get a theme. Like if I want to do, let's say, you can do 1, 2, you could do like 1, 2, 3. And you could just lay them out, and you can make them the same thing. Like, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Yes. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Remind me of your name again. Summer. Summer. Niagara Falls. Is Summer your name? I think it is. I think it is. I'm working on it, guys. Okay, and then I cut out a bunch of these butterflies. These are all really cool. And some, that is fun. Look how gorgeous that is. That would be cute as a cover on something, you know? And that's Christmas. Anywho, there we go. I just have a bunch of stuff that I used. But let's say you want to do a quick mask making card. Just simple. And I'm going to grab some. We're going to make these bright to go with those. Oh, come on. Let's just grab some. We're going to grab some inks. Of course, I grabbed the pinks. Let's grab some blues and greens. Okay. Let's get a yellow. Let's get that gold. That's so amazing. Here we go. Okay. Let me get the dryer. Okay, sorry guys. There we go. Yes. See, I'm brain damaged, but I do learn. All right. I'm just going to give these a little bit of a spray. Now, this is how I put these together. I glued them with Fabrifix because I have it. I have it. All right, we're going to start with this is pickled raspberry, okay? Just a little bit. You might use. Also brought some vinegar because someone said they use vinegar, and I thought, let's try it. So it smells, but okay, we're going to try it. So I'm just going to spritz this like this. That's a lot of spritzing. Let's add some water. Okay. Do that. I'm going to dry this. We're going to dry these, and then we're going to add the next layer. So what are we working on? Summer, it takes about 3 or 4 times, and then I get something. Oh, I'm sorry. It may have said mask making, and I meant to say mass. I'll go change it. I'm so sorry, mass. I'm so sorry. I'm sure it was me. Okay, so it's mass. Mass. Many. Yeah, like lots. I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm just going to rub what's underneath it and put it on the back side of it. We don't want to waste any of that amazing stuff. I'm just going to give this a quick dry. Because I can. Okay, it's very hot. Don't touch yourself. Don't burn your ankle. Okay, good. Because I was like, what? But I do not doubt that I would say that at all. Okay. We're going to put this as a pine needle. I'm just shaking it. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm so sorry. I think I'm just going to put a little dollop, you know, on some splatters on each one. And then I'm going to try some vinegar, see if that does anything. Oh, thank you so much. So I just finally went and got some white vinegar at the store. I think this is just like, woo, water. It's just a little spicier. A little spicier than water. It's going to make them smell good, but I'll iron them and that'll kill it. Oh, these sprays are awesome. They're easy. There's no learning. You just spray and go. You just have to love whatever shows up. So let me see. I think I'm gonna just do a little dribble of them so that they'll move a bit. That seems a little concentrated right there. It could be because I did the dots, which is fine. I'm going to, for this one, needs a little more green, so I'm just going to turn it over and do that. We'll pick up anything that's left on here. That's what's great about these glass mats. They are, I don't even really care about the words, whether they're upside down or not. So, yeah. And then I'm going to just do a spritz of this shimmer. It is Turquoise 5, I guess. And it's just a bit of a shimmer. Woo! That's a blob. That's what that is. But I'm going to take this and I'm just going to do this real quick. Dunk it right on top. So that I can share that. You can do that if you get a good, if you want to. There we go. Wow, those look so good. All right, let's try these. Isn't that fun? This is just straight onto paper. Okay. Just gonna let these dry a little bit. And then, like if I wanted to sop up some of it, I could just take one over here and I could just do that. And it would put a little color on there. You know, if I wanted to. In a hurry, just goes ahead and lays down a little color on it. So they're a little wet, but they're fine. Cling wrap. Oh, that would be good. Yeah, I have none, but I will get some. We have no. I need to go to the store after this. We have no. I've been twice already today. My oldest, I think. So while I'm driving, we can chat. My youngest, not my oldest. All the men have been sick in my house, you know. So, and yeah. Anyway, I had to take my son, my youngest, back to the doctor, and yeah, let's just say ears infected, working towards it, and we've got to, you know, we're going to Gettysburg, so and my guard dog is staying here with a friend, Molly. I've told you all about her. She's a Pyrenees Anatolian, and she has a stronger bite than a lion. Is that not crazy? I know. Anyway, when I look at her, I forget that because she's a big softie, you know. And whenever I see a lion, I thought, yeah, yep. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna move these aside and just let these dry a little bit on their own right up here. And then I want to do with the gesso, a little bit of gesso on this too. So I pulled this one, there's a little gesso, and we can totally do it. You can do a little, you could also do I have any tissue paper or any kind of little paper you could glue on top of it? You could do just, where's my, okay, so I have all this awesome paper from when I painted it, you know, you could totally cut that up there and put that on there. We'll think about that. We're just gonna gesso right now. Oh, he's okay. Awesome, I'm totally gonna try that. I'm going to the store as soon as we get off here and get me some. Okay, I have some I have some from the shop, but I can't find it anywhere. He is fine, thank you all so much. He's just a little rotten. And he's just got a cold. He came home he had a vacation with his dad, got home Thursday, and then he's turning around, and we're going back. He flew, and that was not fun. And anyway, let's just say it was an eventful trip home. So I'm just using my hands on this. You could totally cover this with like you know, with tissue paper. Oh, and hi Pat, honey, look what I did. I meant to send you a text and I forgot to today, but look what I did today. Ta-da-da. We're gonna have a little play here in just a little bit. Ta-da. Okay, we're just gonna let that dry. So you could totally do tissue, you could do acrylic paint. I just got this because that Shan, what's her name? She uses this, and I am obsessed with her. Obsessed. We're gonna dry these, and let me tell you about this thing I'm wanting to do in my creative tribe. So if you're in it, awesome. If you're not, go join. I want us to do an altar trading cards, you know, and what I'm gonna do is I've got these awesome dice, and I'm going to roll it, do like 2 or 3 a week, and roll them out. And I'll put the thing out in that club, in the tribe, in the little, the creative club. I don't know what it's called. Damage. Anyway, and we can totally. Okay, yes, I will. I will totally do that. That's exciting. I'll go get it so I have it for in the morning. So I'll be back here in the morning with y'all. And on Wednesday, I was supposed to be with a Celebration Company this morning, but I forgot about an appointment I had because I'm crazy. I was so excited. I was like, sure, I'm free all week. You're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. And so but I will be with her at 9:30 on Wednesday on my page. You can also catch us on their page. It's the Celebration Co. The Celebration Co. They're pretty major, y'all. BBM Creative Club. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. That's where. So if you want to join in, and you don't have to do cards. You can do. We're going to do things like these papers, which is just folding up book page. It can be any size. But I'm going to roll the dice, and it'll be like, tell us the 3 different things you have to have in it or something, or 4 things. I think Shan does those too. Is it Shanna? I don't know her name. I just know I love her, okay? And, yes, okay, let's point down. So this, once you have this, you can kind of do anything. Let's glue this a little better. Thank you, Lee. You keep me in line. I need all the help I can get. You know that. Anyway, okay, so, and then we can cut off if we want to. It's kind of higgity-piggity, but that's okay. And you can do anything you want to with it, honestly, which is really cool. So we could do some alcohol inks. Let's do one with alcohol inks. I've never done that on paper. Well, I have, haven't I? Yes, I have. But let's do it. Let's do one, and we're just going to add it to the board right here, just a little bit. Let's get that gold because it's so fabulous. And I have paper. I got the kind of paper, and I don't know where it is. It's not. I'll get that for in the morning. Okay. That's cobalt. Let's do. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a drop right there. I know y'all can't see it, so I'm sorry. There's blue. I'm going to pull it real close so y'all can see it. Okay. See, that is cobalt. This is Monsoon. It's a little darker. No idea. Come on, what it is. Woo! That's a lot. That's a lot. Wow. And then we're going to put this gold right in the middle of it because this makes everything yummo. Yummy. Yummy. All right. Now, so do I use vinegar or do I use rubbing alcohol? What do y'all think? Yes. Well, it's not exactly, anyway, I'll show you. It says it's for alcohol ink. So what, should I use vinegar or should I use rubbing alcohol? What do y'all think? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use rubbing alcohol. We'll use vinegar on the next one. Okay, so then I'm just going to lay this kind of down like that. Maybe spin it a bit, maybe. Probably just ruined it. I don't know. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Huh. That's kind of pretty. I'm just smushing, but that's pretty too. Let's put a little gold right on top of that. Alcohol. Okay. But somebody said they use a lot of vinegar, so I don't know what they use vinegar on. So somebody who uses vinegar, tell me. Maybe on watercolor or something. Let's let it drip a bit. Let's get it out of that square shape, please. Look at that. Isn't that glorious? Glorious. Glorious. All right, I'm just going to take, I don't want to waste this. Let me get one that doesn't have that old tape on it. It's not really old, it's faux old. I'm just going to hit that up, and then we're just going to, I hate to waste any of this. Hey, Carol! Well, somebody was like, use vinegar on everything, and I was like, okay, I can do that. Okay, see the difference? This is with gesso, and that's without. So you get 2 versions. I like it with the gesso. You see it better. Okay, let's set these aside. All right. Now, let's do, let's do, hang on, I'm gonna grab. Oh, I think I've got my, let's do, let's do this purple. I have more in there I will grab. So, what's really cool, we're going to use, you just take this and rub it down on your, this is the oxide. So there's ink and there's oxide. Ink does not work with water, oxide does. So just spraying that like that, okay? And then I could totally go in, this is the same stuff, and spray this shimmer on there. Well, it doesn't work. Oh, hi Katana, thank you for joining us. Okay, let's see what this does. I didn't paint the back, it's just from a magazine, but I'm just gonna lay this down. Let's see what happens. Okay, so paint. Okay, that's what I want to do. I want to use it on paint. Ooh, look at that. So then, let's say we'll take this and we're just going to add a little bit of this gold like that. A little gold shimmer. I can hear my people. They're probably like, where's Mom? You know, I can tell them, oh, okay. Okay. I'm not sure who's talking, but you all just keep on talking. Okay. There we go. Guys, Gettysburg is 160 years old this year. And, I mean, it's so sad. I've got a funny story about that. Not that it's funny, but about my son. I don't like to use that word anymore. Did I tell you about the guy who named it Asperger's? Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this down like that, and let's see what happens. Okay, real funny story. So we went to Gettysburg when we went out for my nephew's wedding like 6 years ago. This is before my brain bleed. I was 50, yeah. Yep, okay. And so we went to Gettysburg, and there was, we read, Joseph was 19, and there was this thing. Oh, okay, y'all just chat amongst yourself. So there was this plaque, and it talked about this captain or major who was 19 years old, and he was killed. And it just was so emotional to me, and I was so like devastated. Joseph goes, Mom, he's been dead like 150 years. It's like, I don't know him personally, baby. I know that. I don't know him personally, but you were 19, so I can relate to his mama getting a call that her baby was killed at 19. So, you know, there's all those young men, but he's just like, I don't get it. Okay, and the Asperger guy, apparently he was a Nazi, and he was bad, and he sent kids to the doctor. So we're not saying Asperger's anymore. We're saying they're on the spectrum. Okay, let's look at these. Pull back just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's give these a little dry. This one's fun, isn't it? Don't know what we're going to do with it, but we're going to do something. Anyway. I know. Didn't know that. And Royce was like, don't use that. And I was like, what? She goes, no. I was like, I know. Anyway, so, but we get to see, fireworks at Gettysburg on its 160th, when it's 160 years old. How fun is that? And what's cool, 6 years ago, we got to see it at Chesapeake Bay in Plymouth. We walked in the 4th of July parade. So fun. My nephew and his wife's dad was in the state senate in Massachusetts. And so we walked in the parade to hand out flyers and wear his t-shirts and promote him. And then we got to watch it over the bay, which was really cool. The fireworks come up over the water. So fun. So cool. And now we get to be at Gettysburg. And my nephew who got married 6 years ago, he has a 3-year-old and a 6-month-old. And I haven't seen the little boy, and I get to go see him. And I love those boys. Oh my gosh. They're my oldest brothers, little boys. And they lived like an hour and a half from me. And I would go down and I would babysit and they would sleep. She would say, she would say, put them to bed. And I'm like, I just that little breath. And they take a breath. And now they're these men. Oh, so sweet. These grown men with their own babies. It's just like, and they still call me Aunt B. Because, you know, not, anyway. Yeah, so fun. Okay guys, let's get to it now. So look how fun that is. So this would be really easy to just take right here. Take this, so fun. We could take, look how fun, this is pretty much, you could just do this and it would be fabulous. And you've got a done card, you know? I kind of ink the edges. Let's just put in a little bit of some thread or something, just to zhuzh it a little bit, shall we? Let's take this kind of is the color. You can dye, I dye all this with my ink oxides, guys. Oh, I love those babies. So that's fun, yeah. I know, I love my boys. And I have twin nephews in Florida. I never get to see them. And a niece. We have one girl. She is, no, she's not totally divided between, but close. Even on both sides of my ex-husband family, there was 7, 6 boys, 1 girl. And the same thing for, yeah, okay. Let's just put that right there. We don't need all that. Let's save that for something else. You can make these as elaborate. I watched, she did one that had 15 layers on it, y'all. 15 layers. It was so freaking cool. You know, kind of like this pocket we did. How fun was that, remember? Isn't that cute? Very muted. Totally not me, but anyway, it was fun to try. I stretched myself a bit. I will say challenge yourself to do something that's not necessarily your wheelhouse. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do. We need a little bit. We could just use a little bit of some green, couldn't we, on here? Let's just tear this a little bit and have this peeking out. I'm going to take my little inker. Oh, wow. Wow, Kathleen, that's awesome. That's cool. That's not working for me. Yeah, let's just use this. Oh, is that the black? Nope, it's walnut. It's dark walnut. That's what it is. That's what's throwing me. That's okay. I'm just going to go knock off that white off that edge. That's really all you have to do. And we'll just layer that in like right down here. And it's just going to be just a little bit of something to just pull a little bit of this green in, you know. And then we'll put this right up there like that. And then we'll just lay that on top of there. And how cute will that be? See? Boom, easy, easy peek. And this makes it look like it's really collage and they've done all the work for you. Hi, Maureen. You can do anything. Okay, I'm not gonna glue it together because we're gonna get on. Okay, I wanna show you real quick, real fast, how to make, these are still wet, but we're still gonna let them, we're not done with these. Okay. If we don't get them done today, we will do them again, I promise. I wanna show you how this looks. These need to dry. I need a place to dry them. Over here, let's just do that. And I do it actually on these boards from Dollar Tree, and it will just clean right up. Maybe. Okay, so here, let me get one of these little doohickeys. Let's say you just want to make it look like it's old. Okay, right there. Oh, hey, Marcia. Sweetie, we're just pedaling and playing. I made some vintage tape, and I've done it with packing tape. I've done it with just this is clear tape from the Dollar Tree, so you can go in and you can, if you want to cut it in half to have like a little piece, smaller pieces, you can, and just keep it on this till you use it. But you could just go in and you could totally just, this is just a card. So I can just do this and lay it over like that. You know kind of how you go in. It kind of looks like old tape, doesn't it? I think it does. And you just, you know how you're trying to keep something together. Like you could just go in and do this right here on the edge. Come on. Doesn't have to be perfect. I I think it's pretty cool. So let me show you how I did this. Don't be super impressed because I've watched lots of people and I thought it had to be a certain way. It does not. It does not. This is from the Dollar Tree, y'all. This is that crystal clear, and you get 6 for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. Because to say call it the $1.25 tree is just too much. And I went and got the regular inks to do it, but I wanted to do this with y'all. Oh, good. Well, I don't want to I don't want you to get in trouble, Summer. Don't do that. And, you know, if there's a little pucker in there, I don't even care. Not even caring. The thing is, you don't want to dry this. It does look like old tape, doesn't it? But, okay, let's just be honest. Old tape is gross, is it not? Really, I'm always like, oh, probably had bugs on it. Let's make some faux, you know? That way I know where it's been, who it's been with, where it's been hanging out, what it's touched. You know, so I'm just putting this clear tape on these, and I have a bunch of these boards that I use for classes. And yes, okay, just gonna do 3. And this came in a set. Nope, that's not it. Here they are, 1, 2, 3. That was ginger, colored, caramel, and latte. This is, hey Callie, this is exactly what Nick the Booksmith did. So I'm pretending to be her. Okay. And what you shake them up. And I think the ginger is really a good brown for that. Let me do this. So, okay, if you can kind of see it. And basically, and I'll show you what you just put little dabs on it. And you use rubbing alcohol. And it kind of smears it. Yep. I want it to run a bit. Now, obviously, this is not the only thing you do. These aren't oils. These are alcohol inks. And I got them at Michael's. Yeah. So this is caramel. So we're just going to put a drop in there all over. And then you can go in this one, where this one is latte. It's kind of more, but it's super crystal clear. And it's from the Dollar Tree. It says crystal clear. And it comes in like a package of 6 in the things. Yes, yes. Michael's. I just got them at Michael's. I think you can get them at Hobby Lobby. I'm sure you can get them on Amazon. But I was there. And I bought all the colored ones. I'm literally sweating. Yeah, I'm going to turn my fan on. So sorry. Just talk amongst yourselves. I want to show you this, but I want to show you what the vinegar does to it. Look at that. Vinegar does a really cool thing. Don't move. Oh, okay. All right. So then you can just kind of spray it and move it. There's a couple of things you can do to make it kind of, you want it to get all over, but the vinegar does this really cool thing, which, you know, it smells, guys, I'm just gonna be honest with you, but it kind of makes it, I don't know, kind of run, kind of, you know, it makes it kind of, if you just leave it, just kind of splatters it like that. So then I just keep going back in and adding stuff. And the vinegar also makes it a little goopy, so just keep that in mind. You have to let it dry. But I have a little cheat for drying as well. Yes, I do. All about a good cheat. That does not look so good, does it? It's crazy. When you have it like this, you're kind of like, oh, that doesn't look so good. But then when you tear it off and put it on paper, it looks fabulous. My hair is going crazy from the fan, but I don't really care. Then you go back with the alcohol. I'm just kind of playing around with it. Then this is, oh gosh. Well, that was holding up all that. You can kind of go in, oh, let me get this. If you want to, you could probably take like a, you know, And you could kind of just move it around a bit if you wanted to, you know. Looks like it's gotten under the tape there. That's okay, because you can just use glue if you want to. But you can also take like a paper towel and just kind of, you know, just kind of sop up the, and kind of move it, and then just make sure it's all kind of covered. And then you just let it dry. And if you want to go do a second layer, you can. But isn't that kind of fun? Nope, I haven't. Nope, this distressed oxide, we can do that. We can do that right now. I've never tried it, but we can try it. I'm game. I'm game for anything. It takes a little while for it to dry, but it pretty much looks like the same thing. It looks like this, you know? And you put it in little pieces, it looks like, wow. Isn't that kind of cool? Yeah, crazy. It's crazy. Let's try it with the distressed stuff. I will have to do, if we want to do the, we're going to have to do the photo. I just don't have, all I have is like, do we want to do the oxides or the inks? What are you thinking? Ooh, I like to use medical paper tape to ink and stamp on my own tapes. Okay. The distress sprays, the oxides. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Couldn't. Which you know what? You can use the colors. You don't have to make it, you know, vintage. You can go in and make your own. And I did this with packing tape and just cut little slits. This is packing tape. It was fun because it's what I had close by. And I'm in my kitchen and my husband's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Don't ask. Just don't ask." Let's see if we can get this straight so maybe it won't go up underneath it. And then we're going to get to the book. Pat, I have not forgotten. There we go. Just lay it flat. And pull it back up. And it re-sticks pretty good. Even though, you know, you've done it. So I can do it in colored or I can do it in like vintage photo. What are we thinking, Pat? Do you want to do colors or do you want to do... I don't know if it'll stick or not. I have no clue. No clue. Let's just try. Let's just try this. Let's just try the color. Let's see if we can get a cute shimmery. Tape. Oh. And we'll use this with it. And we'll use the let's use the vinegar on it. See what that does. I don't know. Oh, Pat, okay, I'll do it too. I think you probably just have to let it, I don't know if it just, because it's, I think it just resists it, you know? I think it's not, it's resisting it. So, I think we're just going to have to use, you know, use it on paper. I don't think so. Yeah. Yes. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, Beth. But I like it. Okay. Let's set you aside. Let's put you right there. Don't want to waste this. So, I don't know if it will dry on the tape or not. I have no clue. No clue whatsoever. But that's kind of fun. Yeah, let's just let it sit there. I just don't think I don't think it's going to attach. So you've got to use the inks. I mean the alcohol inks. I'm guessing. Okay, let's get to this booklet and what I'm thinking we're gonna do with it. Okay, all this stuff has to dry. I just don't want to lay it on anything that'll go through. Yes, there's lots of things I should do, Lee. I'm just waiting till I get to my shop, guys. Look at my hair from the fan. It's going everywhere. I think I might, maybe, kind of, sort of, maybe. It's the alcohol inks, yeah. That gives us that good look. I'm thinking I will probably be able to, is this, I think so too. I think I will probably be moving, hopefully moving in mid-July to the shop. We'll see. All we have to do is get the floor done. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel, so that's good. We got to get the floor done. Okay, so this is what I did. I'll put the link up. I think I shared it on my page, so go look at it. Let's just put y'all over here. You're going to be distracting. We might use you later in something. I don't know. Ooh, that got all over me. Pretty, pretty. I just had an HGTV catalog magazine, and I just followed what she said, and I just folded it in each page when it was tall, and then I sliced it in half. Mine is not super straight, as you can see, but it's the first time I did it, so I'm okay with that. So then, here's mine. So this is the one I've started. I glued all the pages. I'm doing a little different than her. And I covered the book because it was kind of pulling apart. I covered it with a vintage piece of paper, and so then we can decorate that. I also chose and cut. See, like I have these big things. This might be really cute on there. I can do, I'm gonna pull back just a little bit. Oh, awesome, awesome. Let's hope, Pat. Let's hope. I'm not making any promises. This is gorgeous too. These are like, this is on Shabby Dabby Doo-Dah. These are like instant. It just takes all the work out of it. Yeah. All right, so I did a piece of, I thought I cut a piece of ribbon to go. Okay, there we go. To put on this, to hold the spine, to kind of, to do that. Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. And then we're just gonna fray it. And then we can keep these little strings and do whatever we want with them right there. Yeah. Okay. So let's do a little glue right here. Masking tape. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. I will find some. I normally have all my tape right together, but y'all, I'm a hot mess. Awesome, that's good. Summer. Shabby Dabby Doo-Dah? Yes, she is. She's a doll. And she's been one of my favorites for quite some time. I mean, I've been doing this for I don't know how long. I thought, you know, I just been doing it for like about a year or so, but I have digitals from that I bought a long time ago, y'all. So this is just going to kind of hold it together, okay? Just to help the spine. It was a little puny, a little ugly, but this is just for me. So that's all that matters. Now I have some mulberry paper up here, which I think will be fun. And all I'm gonna do, and this is what she did online, on YouTube's, on the tubes. Hey, did you all see the latest Debbie Beard? I'm gonna turn this off because it's making me crazy. Oh, I just stepped on the tape. Bad. I'll need to make sure my shirt is clean before I get on my carpet. Just stepped on the turquoise tape. Okay, so I don't know if y'all saw the latest DIY YouTube video, but I'm in it with Debbie. She's talking to me, and she actually asked me about doing something on a piece of paper, on a piece of furniture, and I'm in it, and she tells my name. Yeah, crazy. Okay. All right, so I think that's dry now. So what she does is she goes in and she glues paper right across the spine and everything. So she will just glue right over the seams, and it keeps it really strong, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I thought that might be kind of fun. I don't even mind seeing the stuff underneath it, you know. I don't have any rulers to cut with, because I'm all over the place in my little world. Okay. Okay, there's that. You could collage. Easy. Yes, Shabby Dabby Doo-Dah. She is such a doll baby. Love her little heart. She's just going through a hard time. So if you love digitals, go find her on Etsy. You can also buy her some coffee. As a former single mom, sheesh, I get it. It's hard. It's a struggle. That is just not working for me. That ruler is not going to work for me. I need a metal ruler. Ugh, and I can't find any of them. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this like that, and then we can use some scissors if we want to. So you could start off with, like, you can collage. Let's just glue this on here like that. I don't care if it doesn't have, because it's probably gonna become like a little art journal for me. But I want to do, I think I want to just do a glue stick. So yes, she did this. Some chick did, who's the person who did this? Did you just share the video, Lee? Thank you. What's her name? I don't even know, but she's awesome. And it was super easy. And I'm like, you know, I recycle magazines and stuff, but this is really, you know. And you want a thin magazine. You don't want it to be like a big, thick, awesome one that you would use for tags. Save that. Not like Restoration Hardware, or they have really awesome paper, and I get it just so I can use it for books. I'm like, it's free paper. And so she goes through and she'll just glue pages all the way across. All the way across, y'all. All the way across. How fun is that? I'm looking to see if I have any paper. This one would be fun that I did. This is a digital that I made, but it's not great. One of my first. Not super thrilled about it, but okay, that's life. So we can put that on there. And I don't even care if it's, basically it's in half. Hi, how are you doing? Okay, it's, is it Tay? Did I remember that right? To pronounce it correctly? I'm trying. Y'all, I'm old and brain damaged, but I'm really trying hard. Yep, and I would, yep. So I think it's Tay, right? Is that right? How are you doing? Thanks for joining. I'm just working on a little glue book. I've never done a glue book. I've always wanted to do a glue book, and I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just kind of winging it. And I don't have one of my awesome, we're just going to go with it. You could totally use fabric. Yes. Yes. We're just going to glue this in here. It's a little bit too long. I'm just going to cut it with I'm just going to tear it with my hands. I like that look anyway. Okay. There we go. And I don't mind if it shows and peeks out a bit. And I'm just using regular old glue sticks that I use with my kindergartners, y'all. And it works pretty stinking good. So this is basically just going to be a base for whatever. You can make this your art book. You can make this where you just experiment with your art journal stuff. It could be anything. I did tear out some pages, so yeah, you can do kind of anything you want to. Just trying to get those edges. Let me see, so they're not glued together like that right there. Yes, smart, Beth. I'm so smart. So there you go. So then when you glue them together, oh, I missed one. Let's just put this right there. I'm okay with that. Is it too long? I thought I'd done something. Huh. You could also just do collage it on there. You know, you could do collage pages. I don't even really care if doesn't match up. Ty. Okay, Thais. That's right, Thais. That's right. Thank you. Thank you for your grace. I knew I was saying it wrong. Thais. You just need to tell me every time. I'll get it. Tell me 4 times, and then I'll get it, okay? I'm a little slow on the jump, and that brain damage kicks in. And y'all, I'm just old. Let's just be honest. So this kind of just glues it together when you do this. It just kind of shores it up, I guess. And worst comes to worst, I've basically lost time and some paper and some glue, you know? Okay, so, and if it shows at the top, I don't really care because I like for things to stick out. I glued all the pages together. Now in her book she doesn't, but mine was looking a little scary. So look how cool that looks. And then you just go through and you do all your pages, or you can do it as you go. And then you can just decide, hey, what I want to do, I want to add something in there. You can, so you can just, if you have any like digitals around or something you're wanting to do, like a little color story, or I don't know, a little, you know, yarn story, or you could totally just go in and, you know, do a little, you could pull out some paper and you could just try to get everything that kind of has the same color. I have some of this that would work right there. You could do a color story. You could do, you know, kind of anything you want to. Sari silk. And then you could just collage that in the. Oh yeah, I didn't want to do a fold out. These were too thin, so, but I did. I'm just gluing this off camera. Sorry guys. So you can just do that, and then you can just, you know, any kind of art papers you might have. I took a bunch of mine. Oh, see how cool would this little, this would be really cool in there. Isn't that gorgeous? It would be really pretty on that. Let's just do that. But we're gonna use glue. Yes, it does. Oh yeah, you don't have to tear anything out. If you just, I read it as I folded. You fold first, so just go watch the video that we shared the link. Go, just fold first, and you can read each page as you fold, and then you kind of forget what you're doing, which is kind of nice. And then I'm just going to put that like that. How fun is that? I may even just glue that over the side. Hi Donna, thank you so much. I would love if you would follow me, like my page. I'm trying to regrow my page back from losing it almost a year and a half ago. That would be fabulous. Yes, thank you so much. I just like to get on here and have fun and be creative and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Nothing major trouble. Yes, Pat, that does make sense. Okay, so see, just adding in some little things, doohickeys. All right, let's do a really quick collage. Let's do, hang on, what's up here? This would be good. What do I have? Collage paper. What do I have that we could use that's close that would be easy to do? Where's my scrap papers? Oh, wait, here we go. I know. Here we go. Where are they? Here we go, that we can make a quick little, I'm going to make a copy of this and make a digital out of it. So we're gonna make a little card out of this. So how fun is that? We could even take and use part of that right there. Let me see. Here's some, that might be a fun thing on there. Okie dokie, let me show you. It's kind of vintagey, so this might be fun. So that might be fun on there. Let's see how fast we can do one. So if you think you'd be interested in the cards or, you know, whatever, let me know. And I will work up some. I'm just pulling out of my Happy Bits. Do y'all remember the Happy Bits pile? I had it in a bowl. I now have it in a drawer, and I would totally pull it out, but I'll never get it back in. So I'm just pulling my Happy Bits. That's a fun little bit. I'm just looking for things that are a little more neutral. That side maybe. Okay. So how cool. So we've got that vintage there. Oh, thank you, Summer. No, I'm just playing. All I'm doing is playing with y'all. So you can, here's the thing. It's not rocket science. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. That's all I'm going to say right there. Because, you know, I'm a bit of I have terminal gooberitis. terminal guberitis. Look at that. We're going to put that right there. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Donna. I am a middle-aged brain bleed survivor, goober, and I have terminal guberitis, and I don't mind a bit that I do. I kind of own it. So that's just a fun little piece that we could put right there. I'm just putting in some layers, you know, and then I like maybe we'll do this like that, maybe. Which side's got the better side? That side looks good. So I just like to get on here and play and give everybody the grace to just play and have fun. All you gotta do, I'm gonna wad this up and then unfurl it and glue it down so it looks a little higgity-piggity, you know? Yeah, there we go. I'm going way over. Sorry. But I've been dying to get down here all day. Do I want to put that heart on there? No, I do not. All right, I know I have something. I can put like a little something. I could put a tag on here like this. I did a bunch of those. It looks kind of big though, doesn't it? That looks good. I don't know. We need like a little bit of a focal point right there. Don't y'all think? Something like that. I think that's too dark. I think that's too big. Let's see. Did we glue that down already? We did. Okay, we're gonna make this too. This can be the little, I don't know if we're gonna use that or not. It's not talking to me. It's just not working for the thing. We need something to pull it all together right there. Something to pull it all together. And I have some that I cut out that aren't Christmas. What did I do with those? Come on, sister, where are they? I got a big pile over here. I really need to come down here and clean and straighten up. But really, who wants to do that? I don't. Not me. That requires adulting. And who wants to? Oh, she's fun. She's too big, but she would be fun. That's a fun little sticker. Who wants to adult? Not me. Okay, so we could do, that might be kind of fun. Let's just cut this one out. Oh, the V word? What did I say? Guys, what did I just say? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to not be talking loud. I apologize. I don't know what I said. Nancy, that would require me knowing what I'm talking about. Anybody know what I just said that has a V word? What did I just say? I have no clue. No clue. No clue. We need some kind of little central thing there, don't we? But I also want it to be kind of roughed up. Okay, so we're going to rough this up, and then we're going to put some kind of fabric behind it to soften it all. What did I say? What did I say? I have no idea what I said. Anybody want to help me out? Somebody help a girl out. So I like just to take my finger and kind of tear it a bit, and it makes it look like it's old, and you know, and you can kind of roll it up. I have no idea what I said. I'm so sorry. It's not that I don't want to tell you or share with you. I have absolutely no clue what I said. That requires, I said I have terminal guberitis. That's what I said. It's a long word. It was a long word? A long V word? Huh. I'll have to go back and watch it. I'll go back and watch it, and then I'll tell you what I said. How about that? It was a long word. What was I talking about? What was it in reference to? What was it in reference to? Then I just go behind the back and do this. So that if you see it, the white's gone. It looks like an old piece or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll put a little bit of lace behind it. That might be cute. I think I have some. Or this might be fun. One of these little pieces from that quilt that got chopped up. It's just kind of blah. It's the only thing. It's just kind of wah, wah, wah. You know, it needs a little flavor. see if we can we zhuzh it up a bit? Can we age it up a bit? Make it kind of blend in a bit? I don't know. Cleaning and adulting. Oh, Gooberitis memory. Cleaning and, oh, I was just saying I need to clean up down here, but who wants to do that? That's too much adulting, and I don't really like to adult if I don't have to. And I could lay that kind of, I don't want it to be that much. Okay. It could kind of be up there, maybe. Like that. I don't know. I feel like I need something. I need a little, what do we need? We need a little, I know. I know. I'm obsessed. It's a bit ridiculous. I do understand that. I totally get it. And I've got to shut up and let y'all get on with your life. Please feel free to just, bail if you need to, because I know I'm a hot mess. Okay. Oh, let's do a little piece of this. We just need a little muted color. There we go. And this is what I'm talking about. Maybe we'll throw this in there. We'll do this. Hang on. Here we go. There we go. We can do that. And maybe we'll just do a piece of this. Yeah, maybe like that across that. Let's see. I had scissors. What did I do with them? Oh no, I had scissors. Spray it. Make it look like it's been well loved. I know. Cleaning and adulting. What did I say? I don't even know. That looks good. And then we'll just go like that. Peeking out. Yes, okay, good. Let's see how that looks. I know that mixed media challenge, I just love it. It's been so fun, and I've had so much fun with people on it. Yeah, totally. Who'd have thought, Miss Pat? Who'd have thunk it? I know, and I am obsessed. And then I found that Shaniqua. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Katana. Ooh, that's awesome. Miss Pat, that's cool. So you said you're coming in July to see your mama? Is that right? I may not be open. You'll have to call me. I don't know if I'll be open, but I want to see you. Hopefully. Hopefully I'll be open soon. Okay, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Just kind of layers. In the back, you could totally put a picture or something, but this would be cute in just in a pocket or so. Yeah, so we could, let's just do a little bit of tape. This is way too fresh for that. Oh, okay. Let's take one of these big pieces and let's look at the tape. Where's my big tape thing? Right here. Oh, is that what's drying? Oopsies. Ruh-roh. Is it dry yet? It may be dry. Let's see if we can get this done. Yep, good. Vintage. Okay, no clue. Summer, I'll try to remember. Okay, so you can just go in and kind of dry it off like this. Let's see if we can get a little piece that's kind of dried. Just so you can see. This is what we just did, y'all. Okay. So you just pull it up. Preferably don't have strings, but if you're anywhere with me, you're going to have strings. It doesn't look exactly like old, but it gives a feel. And let's just be honest, old tape is disgusting. So let's just put it right here. We'll just put it right the way across the top. Not even straight. Isn't that fun? So then you could just build on that. You could, like this has a little edge one. Let me see, this one, that's not exactly dry, so let's use one that's kind of dry. And you could totally go in, you could totally fake a tear. I mean, it's going to be a real tear, but it could be something like we do, like you could just go in and do that. And then take the tape and fix it. Isn't that kind of fun? It's the kitchen. You get two. It's the kitchen. It's kitchen cutting boards. It's in the kitchen. You get two. You get two for $1.25. Yeah, like a golden. I have no idea, and I'm sorry. So I will do my best. I was looking away. I don't even know if y'all can see it. Okay, that was fun. So we talked about, faux old tape, a glue book, which I've been watching glue books for years, and we'll see what happens. But you can kind of just do anything. You could make it a journal. You could put it in plain paper and just write. Take it to church. Take notes at sermon notes or whatever. Okay, I'm going to challenge you all to be the light. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Let's go out there and let's love people well. Let's love others. If you go to a restaurant, and if you're a praying person at a restaurant, do not give them a cheap tip if you tip wherever you are. Please do not. That makes us look like we're cheapskates. If you're going to pray in public, leave a really good tip, no matter the service. I say leave a good tip no matter what, because even if you don't pray, because first of all, we don't know what their walk is. We don't know what they're doing. We don't know. Thank you. We don't know if their mom could be sick, their daughter could be sick, their child could be sick, their spouse could be sick. We don't know what they're going through. I say this every time. Just be the light. Let's go out there and love people well. Let's just be part of the solution and not a part of the problem. Because if we can all be a part of the solution, little bit of changes, just little bit of happy changes, we can make a big, huge change in this world. That's kind of crazy, and people are not getting along and not digging on each other, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so go be the light, be the light, be the love. Go out there. And I will be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. If you catch the replay, make sure to say replay. And then Wednesday morning, I'm with the Celebration Company. They still have room for their event. It's going to be so much fun. And I will be working with Kayla at her house. So excited to take my whole setup, so we'll see. All right, I was on here far too long, so I'm sorry. Hour 15 minutes, y'all. That's just, sorry. Thank you for your grace.